Hey Frankers, what time is it? That's right, buddy. Time to get the Chevy going. Okay. Time to see if we can get this 51 Bel Air to start. So we're going to, I don't know, same old shit, right? Put all the pieces on and see what happens. And then we'll give it the old tidy once we get that far. If it actually does start, we'll try to give it the proverbial tidy. Right, Frankers? Do you want to wait inside? It's too hot for miniature Frankers. In you go. There you go. Okay. Where are we at? Starters in, distributors in. Not that it's doing anything. Generator on. Okay, all right, let's try turning it over. Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, let's carry on, I guess. Okay. Turns out the bottom of the fuel pump was put on wrong, so we just flipped it around. Rather than take our chances with our sketchy one, we decided that since this car is eventually going back on the road for somebody, we'll just put a new pump in it, because the other one works, but you know, it's pretty Uncle Sketchy town.
Did it come with new gaskets? Yes.
That's right. We could have put the gaskets it came with, but what fun would that be? There we go. Okay, well, it's not as nice. Where's the original one? Here. It's not as cool, but I think if it works, no, you can't. You can't even put the nice little glass bowl on. So
could you take the whole assembly off from here down and just use the diaphragm?
No. Oh, you could, but that's why this will be included with the car. This will go on the car that actually gets restored. Okay, let's put that in, and seems to work fine. Okay, put some more adapters in here. That, for some reason, it comes with the wrong holes fitted as well, so we're going to put this baby in there. It didn't care at all, right? Huh?
Nothing.
No spark. What the fuck? We put a rotor in it? Yeah, the rotor's in. Okay. Okay, what did it do? Backfired through the carb?
Yep.
So that is advanced. Too much. Ready? What absolute piece of shit. Okay, ready?
That was terminal.
Okay. I mean, we've had some bad battery posts on this show before, but that's among the worst, I would say. Okay, well, we're very neighborhoody, I would say. Good. Well, it fired, so that means that it's fine tuning now. Really. We'll get it running properly tomorrow. The bugs are getting too bad. Okay, attempt number 2. Ooh, nice. Good thing the camera was being held by me and not pointed at me. It's going, isn't it?
Okay. No. Yes, sir.
Yes, all right. Who's the throttle man? Daryl, throttle man? Car's in neutral, right? We didn't touch any of these when you were in there? Okay.
Yeah,
They're all throttled.
Battery, check. Mosquitoes, check.
Coil power, check.
Coil, check. Neutral, check. Oh, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, you. That's not bad. You want to try again? Or we're done? We got no choke, so.
Oh yeah. Fuck, that runs good.
Alright. Nothing really to prove there. We just need some choke.
Yeah.
If we had a little choke, that it would idle. We even have a choke. We could just hook the thing up, I guess, right? I mean, what's this? Okay, if you think.
Just hand choke, yeah.
Alright, try it with the choke.
Okay.
Pump it a couple times.
Using the machine shop there?
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Give it a little rev.
oh yeah.
That's excellent.
Wow, right on.
Like a charm. Right on. Oh. What do you think?
Good. The
Detail time.
Yeah, the details man is on the job here, you know.
Let's have a look. It's actually pretty decent in here.
Yeah,
Not bad.
I couldn't believe how nice it was when Justin opened up the approach. I couldn't believe it. Not bad.
Yeah, really only the spare tire well. There's the fuel line run. Hey, jubilation, post Chevrolet jubilation, detailing. What's that? Oh, let's see it. Found in the car an old
Suicide knob?
Yeah, suicide knob. That's right. There. Look at that. It's got some pretty cool stars in it and stuff. Oh, where's the shifter that we found? There it is. Let's have a before. No, let's have a before shot. It's pretty gross, right? But that's really cool, and that was in the car, so that's going back on when we're done. We still have to put this together. How did the trunk turn out? Oh, hey, you guys actually got that floor mat back in.
I put the mat back.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
I didn't even want to touch it, so good on you.
But actually, you know what?
Oh, it'll tidy.
Save anything. Sure, you can save anything.
It'll tidy up.
Hard enough.
And we just discovered, thanks to Dave, I did not know these first couple of years, Dave, Bel Airs used real leather on the interiors. So that's actual hide, and that's really cool for what was a low-priced car back then. And this is pretty conventional here, though, right? The broadcloth type, but the leather adds a real sporty touch to it, right?
Sure.
Well, and convertibles were leather, so that when they got wet, they didn't get ruined, right? So this was part of the whole make it like a convertible kind of vibe that hardtops were. Look at that, that is leather. Oops. It's so wrecked though. It's just burnt right off. It's completely decomposed. Let's see. Hey, look at that. That cleaned up all right.
That's a light bulb.
Cool.
Light bulb.
Yeah. It's so this is a before shot of the dash. We can't really see much, but there's actually some decals on here that I thought originally were painted on, but they're actually water slide decals. So we're being very careful not to disturb these because they're pretty delicate. So there's one here. We didn't even know it's so dirty. Couldn't even see that one. There's one there as well, and it looks like there's two other kind of decals on here. We're going to try and figure out what these are. Yeah, wow, what a sweet machine. Very happy to be picking away at it. So the motor, we're just gonna keep going, put the rad in. We got a really, not quite the right size, but it will move the water pump enough to get around the yard. So let's keep at it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the mosquitoes are so incredibly bad right now. It's just like the worst thing. I mean, sometimes you wish it was winter. I mean, hey, like, really, we wait all year for it to be nice, and now it's just so awful out here with mosquitoes that you can hardly do anything. Frankers, wake up. Frankers, get on the set. Somebody wake up Frankers. Get her a coffee. Do we wake you up? Okay, you can join us later then. Our Chev has some light collision damage. Pulled some of it out, but it's not going to come out until we sort that. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it, kinda. Anyway, there's quite a ridge here from the damage as well. So we're going to just knock that out, get that kind of sorted so that we can fit the grill up. Got the rad back in. The tie bar has really pulled the whole front end of the car together. Now the gaps to the hood are looking a lot better. And we've got some light damage on this guy. Same accident probably. And not sure if this is an actual accident or just from pushing the car around over the years, but either way, sorted out. The bumper we got from Clayton's is pretty badly damaged on the end. It has a big dent in it, and somebody's chopped the bumper guards off for reasons unknown. So I'm going to just take the brackets off, and I actually, no shit, actually bought this at a garage sale a couple of years ago. It said 50 Chev bumper. Looks a lot like a 51 Chev bumper with less damage. So I'm gonna wager that this is just gonna swap over there. The bumper arms are actually nice and straight on the stuff we got. So let's just, oh, this is gonna be shit. Anybody who's ever done this, you guys know what I mean. This is shit work. They're just gonna spin, and then you're gonna have to weld them to the bumper to get, you know, shit. So I guess that's my job then. Well, it looks as though, in just an amazing, impossible coincidence that they're actually rusted. So completely on there, as, I mean, it didn't even, they just immediately spun, every one of them. This one has been upgraded to a large square. This also has been spinning. It looks like somebody tried to remove it at one time, and they've actually kind of heat welded the nut right into the washer there, so that's kind of cool. I got the outside ones off, but the rest of it is just not happening. And this is, as it turns out, not supposed to be bent, so we're going to straighten that up, and we're going to have to just cut all of this shit off. Then we'll have the brackets, and then we'll put them on our just ever so slightly less shitty other bumper. Frankers is trying to tame the crow, or maybe the other way around. You catch him yet, Frankers? It's a pretty cool hood ornament, actually.
Yeah.
We got the grill in, and wow, did that ever tighten up the front of the car. It looks really good. Very happy. The hood dropped down right in the center of the pin the very first time. We used the bumper brackets that we got from Clayton's. They were fair, usable, fair but usable. And I had this extra 50 bumper around. And that kind of puts it together. Actually quite happy. So now we're trying to put some headlights and rings together. And there's stuff we got from the trip to Clayton's last time. Prankers, what do you think? Hey, that looks pretty magic. That's kind of fun. We're not sure yet how far we're gonna go with the cosmetic rehab. Probably a little farther than this, but can't really get crazy unless we're going to go all the way and put it back on the road. So nevertheless, very happy with how that's looking now. Classic tire update. It's time to put the 50 Chev rim and Firestone Premium 500 back onto the 50 Chev, and because we need this wheel for a different project. We might have to drag the 50 Chev out of here and just fire it up for chuckles one of these days.
Yeah, it almost needs to. We got to trim some of them trees back.
And then we have actually from Tripta Clayton's. Valve stem at the top, eh? Look at that. Ooh. Wow, that looks nice, eh? Much improved, for sure. That other tire was just not cutting it.
Work on his car? Well, yeah, that's what we do. We work on cars.
Dean's gonna give it a bit of a tidy. How's it going, Dean?
It's going good. It's going great. It's yeah, it's coming right off there, eh?
Yeah, a lot of it.
Yeah,
so we've got the headlights in now. We've got the grill on, bumper on. The next thing was getting some appropriate tires together. Get rid of these horrible old radial things that are on here.
oh yeah, right.
Let's have a look at what did we get here, Dean?
Oh,
what did we
these are
pick
your-
today?
These are your brand new.
Oh, these are right out of the box, brand new
What in the heck?
Golf.
Oh, golf.
Oh, here. Can we do that? Will it take it? Oh yeah. Golf Deluxe Crown.
Wow.
These are, I think, 735. There we go. $735 15s, and let's see which. So these are going to go on the back.
Yes.
And they're quite small for a 15, so it should help get the car close to the ground in the back. The rims are nothing special, so we're going to put skirts on the car. And there we go. Look. Oops. You can just see 735 15 Golf Deluxe Crowns. These are probably, what would you say, Dean? 1960s?
Yeah,
Late 60s,
like
maybe early 70s?
Oh no, you gotta be the
Maybe
1964.
mid to 60s, mid 60s, yeah, I
Look
guess.
at the design of the Golf.
Yeah,
the
isn't that
writing.
cool? Yeah.
Oh, wow, it's gotta be. I'd say 65, 64.
60, mid 60s.
I mean, look at the sticker, eh? It's still even
Yeah,
on
it's still
there.
got stickers on.
Wow.
Yeah, they're really cool. Yeah, damn, well, that's
And you know what?
excellent.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It's
Doesn't have, what do you mean?
right.
But all of our other cars are perfect. These are going to be a lot of fun. We're just going to paint the rims black, and then we're going to, I think a fun exercise will be, I have one fender skirt, but I do not have two. But if you have one, then maybe we can make a second one. Might be a fun little exercise. And the other thing we're going to make for this car is I'd like to try and reproduce these taillights in some kind of plastic. So that's going to require some amount of thinking, such as it is. But damn, like, I just love how solid this car is. It's just crazy. Like, Too bad the back window is shattered. Don't know if we'll have time to sort that out.
How are we gonna get back window? That's tricky.
The interior is starting to clean up too. Decals Dave cleaned up the interior.
Deals.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, even though there's a little black spots in this bumper that are coming off. Check this
Oh
out.
yeah, check it out. Here, I'm just gonna rinse so that you don't have to do it all fucking 10 times. Rinse it with some clean water.
Good.
Well, I just love the car. I wish we could.
I love it too, actually.
Wish we could keep them all.
The
And
fact that it's a 50s period custom is just mind-blowing to me. You know?
yeah, yeah. Well, and even if it weren't, this is like one of. We don't usually find hard tops of top of the line models for our garbagey little show here. So
That's right. Usually they're 4-door.
usually we got bassy 4-doors. Yeah. So to find this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got very lucky to actually find that at all, really. There we go. Wonder, look at how the center bar is just fine, and the top and bottom ones
Isn't
are
it
rusted.
nice?
Yeah. Just, it got a little more chrome than the other pieces, I guess. The bumpers held up pretty well too, actually. We're gonna put our door handle on. Have you seen how these work, Dean?
Well, they're push buttons, and seeing that.
Yeah, but the way that it installs is really cool. Got this sliding thing, part of the assembly.
But this is actually seized here, so I have to kind of WD-40 this guy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it locked? Let's just see if it's locked. Oh, okay, well, no, you're right. Better hammer it. Get that working. I'll get this part working. There we go. Did you get it working?
Yeah.
Okay. Dean on the camera.
Yep.
Directed by Dean.
I gotta remember how to. Oh, yeah, let's zoom
It's
in.
already going, I think.
Zoom in, zoom out.
We gotta put this up like this.
Okay, we got it. Okay. So there's a slide clip there.
No, we gotta get it to line up in the
Yeah.
latch, which is. Where's the knob, lock knob button? Is it supposed to push on something in there? Just won't push far enough.
Is that rod broken or something? No? Snapped? Is it snapped at the end? Maybe it's snapped.
Maybe Dean is correct.
Yeah, it is.
It is broken, isn't it?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Okay, well, we have to lengthen it. Fingers! It's been shined up a bit.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh man, so much better, you know. And it's funny. It's almost like it had like bumperettes in the front or bumper guard.
No, that's a bumper that I bought at a garage sale.
But oh wow, okay.
Yeah, pretty good luck. I was at a garage sale and it said 50 Chev bumper.
Oh really?
Yeah. And I was like, okay, 20 bucks or whatever.
There's a garage sale today I
Yeah,
saw.
it's like, okay, I'm buying that for sure. I bought some other Chev part there.
Wow, man.
The skirts maybe. Turned out they're not the same. Wow, well, we're coming along. So that's a little bit of,
Yeah.
no matter what happens, we,
The Plymouth's for sale.
what? No, it's not.
Yeah, it's going cheap. It's going cheap.
Yeah, you buying it?
Yeah.
You selling cars that aren't yours?
I'll buy it off you though.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I need a daily.
Yeah, right? Dean's new daily.
Pump up the back
Hey,
tire.
we'll start a GoFundMe. GoFund Dean, it'll be called.
Go find
Fund Dean's
Go-
Daily, and we'll make
Yeah.
this Dean's Daily.
I will. You guys can be just fund my daily drive or Plymouth.
No,
$0.
we either do this, or we either brush, dab, or we do nothing.
We make $0 and we work on the Chevrolet all day.
Yeah, like we just can't.
But this is gonna look good.
What we can do is get the sweet fucking wheels and tires on.
And get the taillights made and skirts.
Oh, taillights and skirts. Yeah, okay. Well, it just means we're gonna have to do an extra episode. But then you gotta show up and actually.
I'll show up and do some work, and I'll do all your wheels and tires and make sure. You want me to go through the brakes?
We're doing that right.
Too?
Brakes?
Yeah.
We haven't done brakes before.
No. We don't need
Brakes? You know what? People
you
don't.
need no stinking brakes in this yard, eh? You don't need no stinking brakes. Look at all you gotta do. You told me, you yelled at me that one day. Just throw it down at first.
Throw it down at first and pull the coil wire off.
That's a little action shot, eh? Okay,
Other side now? Wow. Hard to argue with that, really. And getting a certain amount of shit work today, Dean.
Yeah.
Hey?
Gotta be done, man.
Nobody's better for just like, hey Dean, we have to do some shitty fucking job. And he's like, oh, shitty jobs are the
Shit
best.
jobs are fun. Shit. Yeah, that goes first.
Chevrolet.
Shit work.
Shit work. Singing the shit work theme song. Today on shit work, hey, changing shitty tires with your shitty friends.
Oh, make sure we don't get it dirty.
Yeah, right. Oh, there we go. Okay, hang on. We might have to actually get two guys to get these things lined up.
Yeah. Got a little sloppy there at the end. Should have done that. And one more side to go.
Oh, yeah, right. I thought I had a pair of skirts for the Chevy, but I was mistaken. It looks like I have one skirt for the Chevy and one skirt for some other car that is of similar dimension. So I thought it would be fun to copy the other skirt and just make one, see if we can make one from scratch. Because that is not close enough. How does she look now? Put a cool couple of custom primer spots on there to hide the most horrifying parts of it. Wow, it looks way better. Just a little tidying. And okay, so we're just going to carry on with that a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to stretch it out here. Very basic, right? Just move the teeth into the same place over and over again. Not flat anymore. Sorry, over here, over here, over there, over there, over there. Fairly cut. Sits on there fine, right? Right? Has a nice curvature to it.
True.
Okay, so now we're going to bend the edges over. We'll use the edges to pull it into shape. But that's, you can see it's pretty crude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty crude.
Nice.
But
it will.
we'll get it close and then we'll finish it up a little more. Okay, well, I guess all that's left to do now is cut the little handle and such off of the other one and the hook, and we'll install them on this new skirt, and then we'll just shoot some primer on there and see if she fits. But that really, that took probably less than an hour, so less time that it would take to get in the car and drive around to try and find one at a swap meet or whatever. So here's the one from the other side. It has a crack in it, so I'm going to weld that crack up at the same time, and then we'll just prime both of them, and we'll put her together. Let's just got to grind the rivets off the donor skirt, and then we'll install all the pieces on this one here. Okay, well, let's get some primer on these. Whatever. There. Looks just like come out of the mail order catalog. Let's put our new skirt on here. Right out. Paint's still fresh. Doesn't fit. Doesn't go in. Oh. Well, that looks fine, eh? Oh yeah, she's starting to come together now. We'll put the one on the other side. This is a regular contributor.
Same old shit.